Oh,
All right,
now let's start this over
let's
again.
start
Who are
over.
you?
I'm Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
There is so
Oh,
many
shoot.
buttons
She
to
can hear
push.
the music, but not our voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, it's the 16th of December. It's, what is it, 9 days till Christmas?
hmm
It's not too early to say Merry Christmas. Vicky says can't hear you. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
Linda, he had us audioed out. Now, okay.
Okay.
Okay, now, okay, good. Okay, Elizabeth says hi. Carol says hi. Merry Christmas to everyone. Crystal says hi. Oh, good. Sounds now. Okay. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, it's kind of a bittersweet podcast.
Yeah.
Dorothy's on. Merry Christmas. Yes, the same to you. Can you believe it? Oh, Gladys on. Hi,
Hey.
Gladys. Oh, and Sherry's on. Thank you. Loud and clear. That's always good to know.
Vicky said yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes they come in a little bit slow.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Plus, who knows with our internet? We are expecting a windstorm tonight.
Yep.
So, hope my phone. I gotta charge my phone and pray the power don't go out because my breathing machine will go off, and I can't sleep. Then I'm gonna be miserable. Thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a bittersweet podcast because one of our people that come on the podcast passed away just recently, and we're gonna miss him.
He attends our weekly psychic showcase.
Yep.
I used to work with him for 26 years.
Yeah.
And we became friends.
Yeah. He was crazy like us.
Yep.
And he loved my jokes.
Even though he tried to downplay them.
Yeah. But in memory of Lou tonight, I'm not going to do jokes because I always did jokes for Lou, and Lou's not here tonight. So I'm not going to do a joke tonight, but we'll continue the jokes next week.
Yep.
on next Tuesday.
Reunite us there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's going to be missed.
The sad part, it's sad that he's passed away, but he played Santa for what, 50 years?
This was his 52nd year.
52nd year, and he believed in the magic of Christmas. He believed in Santa Claus, and he was a heck of a Santa Claus. He had the beard and the hair, which was real. Did you find a picture of him you
No,
were
I
going to
couldn't
put up
find
there?
it to get it on the screen.
That's kind of crazy, Skip, considering.
Yeah, I know. But he
was very modest, so maybe he made it to where you couldn't. I don't know if you can see that.
Here, let me
I
hold
don't know.
You
I gotta hold it a certain way. There. Well, that's not doing him justice. Here, you try it. I don't know if you can do it either. Nope, it's just not gonna work. It's kind of weird there.
No. If I turn it away from the light.
No, I tried that.
Nope.
No,
Won't
not gonna work. Anyway, he was a heck of a Santa Claus. You can go to our webpage, not webpage, to our Facebook page, and I'm sure you'll see a picture of him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to be the same at the showcase because, every week I always geared my jokes to Lou sitting there groaning and moaning because he wouldn't admit they're funny.
Yeah.
But I always made my jokes for Lou, so now I gotta.
He used to
challenge another.
He used to challenge the kids that sat on his lap, and he would tell me about this. And he said he would challenge them, the doubters. He knew who they were, doubted that he was Santa Claus, and he'd say, "You want to pull my beard, don't you?" And they'd go, "Yeah." And he'd say, "Go ahead," and they'd pull it a little bit, and he'd move his head, and so they'd pull harder, and pretty soon he's like, "Okay, stop." And he told me his words were, "I made a few into believers."
I bet he did. Because he was darn good at it.
Yeah.
And I told his wife, I said, well, it's fitting that if he was going to do this, he'd do it at Christmas time.
Yeah, he was halfway through his season as Santa.
Yeah, he was playing Santa at South Hill Mall up there in Puyallup, and he was probably getting ready.
Yeah.
When it happened. But, so anyway, Lou, we miss you. But I know you're here, and I know. See, he's up there in heaven playing Santa. All the kids, young and old, up there now. So
that's right.
He's still doing his gig, I'm sure.
And You're not
Oh,
gonna
Jeannie made it.
you're not gonna do any jokes for him, correct?
No, I'm not doing jokes in honor
Of Lou.
of Lou because him and I kind of had a thing about jokes, you know, and
He would play him off and
yeah,
fake us. It was hard to laugh. If you got an
Yeah.
approval out of him, it was supposed to be special for him.
well, it was special.
Oh, I know.
But anyway, so next week I'll start jokes up again. But I just don't. I'm not in the jokey mood tonight.
Nope.
You know.
Mick
But
Jams with us.
James, the hippy dippy weather woman.
Debbie made it on. Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer's on.
Spencer
Debbie's
and Karen.
on. Jeannie made it on.
Jam says, I saw the picture of Lou on your Facebook page. So twinkly.
Yeah, he
he's a
really
good
was.
Santa.
Yeah, I mean, he played the part because he actually believed it.
Yeah, he
I
did.
really think he believed it. I really do. And we all believed it because when he put on that suit, and you looked at him, that was Santa.
He was Santa.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
he was just a natural.
He
just a
changed his
natural.
whole being about
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Changed when he had
It
that
sure
on.
did, sure did. And I think he loved every minute of it. And I think it's kind of ironic, but you know how we always say you know, but you don't know.
Yep.
He told Skip just a couple 3 weeks ago. He said, "I think this will be my last year
Yeah.
playing Santa," and we all thought it was just retirement. Apparently not. But
I think he might have knew something.
yeah,
You know,
well, you know,
that-
he never really complained, so you don't really know what
Ah.
was maybe going on. You know
found it.
what? Oh,
Now I'm going to send it to us. Then I can put it on
oh,
the screen.
okay. So anyhow, so that's kind of what's going on in our lives. But you know, I know he's up there doing really fun things, and I know he's got to be feeling better. And we'll just miss him here on this plane, but we'll see him again. We will. So today is the 16th. That comes out to a 1 day, brand new beginnings. So we should have been doing something new, or opportunities could have came into our life today, or we were thinking about doing something new, or we did do something new, or somebody brought something that made us think of something new.
Something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, brand new beginnings doesn't always mean that you finish everything that's brought in front of you, but it gives you something to think about, you know. Cindy's on. Okay, said, I finally found you live. Had trouble finding tonight's show.
Okay.
I don't know if Cindy ever knew Lou.
She
don't
might
know.
have.
Lou, I know you've come to the showcase, Cindy, and you probably saw an older gentleman, had a beard, white hair. His name was Lou, and he just passed away this week. So we were kind of talking about him right before you found us, just, you know, for the peeps that come to the showcase. So like I say, it's brand new beginnings day today. So I was trying to think. I did something new. I had a new medication given to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's brand new beginnings. So the stone for today is wrote. There's Lou.
I'll
Did
get
he
it up.
look like Santa or what?
I haven't shown it yet. I'll get it
Oh.
up there in a second.
I thought you had.
Okay.
I can
so
see it. How come you all can't?
Let's bring this back here. Okay, then I can share the screen. For those of you that don't know, this should be, there we go. That is a picture of Lou.
Did he look like Santa or what? I don't know. You just
I
took
gotta
it
add
out of
There
the
we go.
there.
That's a real life Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
he
good.
passed away.
And that beard and his mustache, that's all real.
And the hair.
And the hair, yeah. He
And-
would take it and he would have it bleached and made really white every Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, he went through some stuff to get that look, but he did a good job.
He told me that Santa Claus suit was $4,000.
I believe it, yeah.
Because he went to Santa Claus school.
Yes.
And he's done this professionally for 52 years.
And he was part of the Santa Claus Society, whatever
Yeah.
that's called.
The Santa Society.
No one has told me how old he was, Jeannie. I don't know.
I believe he was 85 or 86.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that old.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. 86, because he was 13 years older than me.
Oh. Well, you're 73.
Yeah, 86.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that old. Well, we're going to miss him playing Santa. We're going to miss him at the showcase. We're going to miss him on our UFO
Mhm.
watching. Sasquatch watching. We're gonna miss him, but he'll be there in spirit. We will feel him. We just won't be able to see him. You might.
I worked with him for
You
26 years.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that's Lou.
But anyhow, so Nida says that's a Santa. That'd do anything to make a kid stay. It sure would. I think he did several. I mean, he did the children, the grandchildren, the great grandchildren. He had a legacy that he really built up from playing Santa as long as he did.
And he'd done this so long, his reputation, that he could name his price
for
what he wanted to get paid, and they honored it. So
no, he never came to a ghost hunt, not that I can remember.
No.
So anyway, it's a 1 day, brand new beginnings. The stone for today is rose quartz for love, which not only in reference to Lou, but also for the season, because we should be loving each other as much as we can, because just like Lou showed us, you don't know when they won't be here anymore.
Yep.
You know? So love them while you can, and hug them while you can.
Stone for today?
My affirmation for today is I am filled with the spirit of Christmas. If you're filled with the spirit of Christmas, you can't help but do good. And that's where I'm leaving it.
We put up our Christmas tree today, and Sha'ron put up all of our decorations around the house yesterday.
Yeah, they would have been done long ago, but it didn't work out that way.
But we are now Christmassy.
We're Christmassy.
So
we are official.
Are you going to do your stone today?
Honey, I just did. I said it was rose quartz.
Oh, well, I didn't get to show it.
You had it up there.
There. There's a rose quartz.
You have the other rose quartz up there. Did they not see that?
No.
Oh, well, no. I don't know.
So, that's the rose quartz.
Every day is Christmas. It should be, Jeannie. Not everybody believes that way. I wish they did. But maybe over time. Maybe over time.
And Kelly's with us.
Yeah. So.
You know, I want to answer that.
Answer what?
Allison says your screen picture, what I see of you at my end is really small, only shows in between the two of you. You're looking at a vertical layout.
Oh.
Let me try something. You're on, these people are on YouTube.
We're on horizontal.
Yeah. We're on, I'm going to try this.
Is it on your end or their end?
Well, I'm going to find out.
Landscape.
Can't change
you
it.
Can't even change it, no. Change the thumbnail?
No,
I hate
that's
that
the picture.
I don't like that picture either. We're going to change it again.
So Ishika is with us.
I saw some. Oh, Debbie says I would have never thought he was in his 80s. Yeah, I didn't think he was in his 80s either, but I guess we never really talked about it. So there you go. He didn't act 80, did he? He drove his motor home. He went out and did stuff. I mean, you wouldn't have thought he was in his 80s. Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So,
if you guys that are saying that you can't see us, but in the middle, if you're on YouTube, click on the horizontal view. It's crazy, but if you do that,
she said yes. Vertical. I wonder if they can do a horizontal.
Yeah, it says right there, view on YouTube, and then view you in YouTube vertical.
But we don't want to view on YouTube vertical.
No, we're doing our horizontal view.
Oh, okay.
So every week they make changes to this because they're learning and they're upgrading their system, and they think that people can keep up with all these changes.
They should probably send out a little FYI.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But then I suppose that'd take a lot of times on too. JM says, I can see you horizontal on Facebook. Yes, but I think they're talking about YouTube. Are they?
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
Well, we've never been vertical on YouTube. We've always been horizontal.
Well, they added a new thing. It can be either or.
Where is that located, horizontal view, she says?
I don't know. It's new.
Probably in
I haven't
settings.
looked on it.
Probably in settings.
Could be.
If
not, just go to Facebook and type in Psychic Spectrum, and you can get on with us there. That might be easier. if you can't find it. We got to bring up and remind people about next week.
Oh, there. See, that's how it's looking.
Oh,
Well, that's a good view of our shirts.
go to Facebook, you guys. Go to Facebook. Get on Facebook. The best thing I can tell you.
Oh, why does YouTube always mess us up?
I don't know.
That's weird, because they didn't used to. I don't think we have the ability to change it on our end, do we?
No.
Hmm.
So, anyhow, if you guys have questions, you can type them in. But next week, Spencer says YouTube has you on twice as live. The first YouTube is messed up and the second frame is working great. Okay, everybody. So if you're on YouTube, there you go. Find the one that's the second one. We're on there twice.
I'll be darned.
But why would we be on there? Because they give a vertical and a horizontal view.
I can't even see settings on.
Ishika, yes. You can type in your question, and we'll get to them in a minute. So start typing them in now if you guys want,
Okay, so now
want to.
the live chat has us vertical. I mean horizontal.
Okay.
So
Um,
I don't know.
next week, what are we doing next week?
Next week is the abundance prayer, but we're going to tell them about it tonight, aren't we? And then
Yep.
answer questions or make sure they have it for next week.
Yes.
Because you're not going to put it up till the 23rd, right?
Next week. Next
yeah,
Tuesday.
23rd. But we are going to give you some heads up and talk about it, give you a chance to ask questions, and just get ready for it. Then we'll give it to you next week. We don't want to give it to you too soon, because then you'll go in, you'll print it off and you'll set it down, and then you'll forget to do it. To where, I mean, it's already going to be a week out, because you don't do it till New Year's Eve.
Right.
But I think if we give it to them on the 23rd, to where they can have access between the 23rd and the 31st, that's making more sense to me.
But it's a New Year's Eve abundance thing that we've done for 52 years, and abundance comes in many things.
She said that worked. Thank you. We're now horizontal.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Abundance comes in many forms, you guys. Family, friends, work, relaxation, money, relatives, good or bad.
Where? What are you talking about?
Abundance comes in all different forms.
Yes.
And this thing that we do
Why would you say good or bad?
well, because
What are
they're
you talking about?
relatives.
Well, relatives are good things.
There's an abundance of them.
They can be, yeah.
So we've done this for 52 years. When I first met her and her family did this, and I thought they were crazy. And then we saw the results.
No. You saw the results.
Yeah, I saw the results. And after that, I was hooked. And it's like, we're doing this every year. So then we decided, let's put this out to people. So, and we've had nothing but good comments on it.
Except for one.
Except for one person. And they didn't follow it exactly. And that's the key to the whole thing, is you have to follow this exactly as it's written.
And we will get into that. We're not talking about it now, are we?
No, I don't know. Are we?
I didn't think we were.
Okay, but what?
Maybe we are. I don't know.
Abundance of challenges yesterday and today. Yeah, it was. Both days.
Yeah. I think that has something to do with the planets.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
There's an astrological thing going on.
Cindy says, about tomorrow's showcase, are you doing the numbers thing? Yes, I am. Did you find your missing papers? No, I did not. I have no idea where they are.
But we printed new ones.
I haven't seen it. We were going to do something.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got that one.
But you haven't printed them, have you?
No. No, we got them.
But they'll be printed.
Yeah.
We still got some time. But yeah, we are going to do them come hell or high water. We're doing these numbers tomorrow.
Yeah, if you guys are local with us here, you guys should really come to our psychic showcase tomorrow evening. What?
Skippy. Anyway, yeah. So we are going to do the numbers thing tomorrow night. We're going to find out the karmic numbers. and how to, at a glance, find out about something and see how to work with them and about yourself. That's what we're going to do. So, Debbie's got a question. Dorothy says, got my Bible out, paper printed, and looking forward to more abundance. It's worked every year for me. We were talking about the one that it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because she didn't follow it the way it was. And she just thought, well, it was close. And I says, no, that's not the way it works. So, anyway. So, and then Allison goes, speaking of the planets, I've been feeling very emotional lately. Like I just want to cry watching TV or commercials or hear songs. Well, that's part of it. That's part. I can't remember the name of the planets, but I think they're Saturn, Neptune. Neptune's in there, and that's all about water. That's an emotional planet. So, I've been that way too. I think it's just the energies of the planets. So, it'll pass. This too shall pass. Just hang in there.
Nida has a question up there where the arrow is.
Yeah, there were several questions.
Yeah,
Are
so
we
I'm going back up to the top to the first one.
Okay, so you want to do questions now?
Sure, we'll do a few of them.
Okay.
So Nida says, when will I ever be in a healthy relationship with someone?
When you allow yourself.
Yeah.
You're always trying to make sure the other person's happy. Start making sure you're happy too. Quit picking the same type. Change what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Change what you'll accept.
I think there's someone around you that is a little bit of a standoffish because he's afraid to approach you. But you're going to need to kind of initiate your contact with him. But what I think that if you do is if you start the conversation with him, this is any conversation, you'll get some answers to what you're thinking about. And you'll find that this guy, he is looking for a relationship too. He's not up at your level. He does something different, but he's a professional person. So, and when, it depends. Time is relevant, okay? Because soon to you could be tomorrow, and soon to me is within the next 2 to 3 months. But what I'm going to tell you is probably you've got about 2 weeks to figure out who this person is.
And
Watch who's watching you.
And there's so much free will and free choice in there.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on what she does or doesn't do and where she goes. And, you can't stay home and expect them to knock on the door.
No.
So there's a lot of free will and free choice in there. I was going to say something. Oh, we're going to answer questions like we're doing right now, but if you want a more in-depth, like a mini reading, then you can go to our website and go to the what's it called?
PsychicSpectrum.com. Click on mini readings.
Mini reading, okay. And then $10, and then we'll lay out the cards and see what a mini reading says. But we are answering. You can ask a question. You don't have to do a mini reading for that.
Yeah.
So let's go on down here a little bit more before we go into the abundance prayer.
There was one up here. I'm going to get up here a little bit. Ishi asked, there it is.
Okay. When do you guys see me being able to close my first sale? She just joined a new sales job. Is that the question? I thought this other one had 2 questions.
Let's do this one first.
Well, it is the same question. Never mind. Yeah. It's the same person. Okay.
There's something I feel this is going to happen in about 14, 17, 18 days. 17 to 18 days. And something comes, another person who is experienced in what you do is going to send someone to you or ask you to cover and take over something, or a referral. I don't know. I'm just seeing another person giving input to you. But it looks to me like, I'd say about 17 days from now, you're going to be able to say, we did it. And there's a we in there. So that's the whole thing. Let me go back up here now and see if there's do you have anything on that?
No, you flipped it up. I was trying to key in on it. It's okay. Never mind. You answered it. It's fine.
So let's see. We got all that. Jeannie's got one right there.
Where? Oh. Okay, Skip, did I communicate feelings to my brother like my dad in spirit to make him think about his actions and words with his girlfriend?
Yes. Yes. It's a start. And
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you, you need to do it some more.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that one talk's gonna do it,
Mm-mm.
but she opened the door.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Eunice?
Hmm?
Eunice Hasina?
Oh, I know what. Hi.
I can't say the name. It looks in our language, it's Eunice in English. But welcome to the show. Thanks for checking in. He says hi.
Um.
What?
Well, I was just gonna say. Cindy says Lou sent it. Yeah, yeah. It was Lou. Sat over in the corner with, usually with Terry and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's see.
We answered. No, he didn't come to a ghost hunt. Such a warm. Yeah, he was a warm personality. He really was. He had a big heart.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If she says, how are we doing?
How are you guys doing? Well, we're here.
But
We're getting ready for Christmas like everybody else.
I'm enjoying the positive energies and their calm words.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Spirit's good, Spirit puts words in our mouths, sends out energy. I mean, it's a cool thing. It really is, because you're good for us too. It's just not a one-way street. We're trying to see where the next question is. So wait till JM says I just turned my phone to read what I typed.
Got that one.
Did you read Spencer? I didn't get to see it. Did you read that? Okay, yes, we did. Kelly, yes, I found you correctly. Just trying something. Tomorrow's showcase. Oh, okay. Nida, is it Nida?
Mm-hmm.
Nida says, I love the weekly live sessions approach because it helps us sit with the answers we get from readings. Well, that's good.
That's cool.
Good. Allison, that's Allison, right?
That's Caliber,
That's Caliber. That work, thank you. Okay, we got that. There was abundance challenges. Yes, there was. Debbie.
Okay.
Since moving from New Braunfels, I can't find the power cord to my printer nor my DVD player. Thoughts as to what is around them. I didn't pack. The movers did, and they just placed things where they fit. Wow. That must be frustrating. Because you probably find kitchen stuff in the den. I hope they labeled the boxes.
I see it either right next to or stuck inside of a blanket. Like you fold a blanket over and somebody picked it up and put the cords in there, is what it feels like to me. But they could be right beside the edge of that. What do you say?
For some reason, as I key in on it, I keep seeing flowers. Flower pots, flowers. Only you'd know what that means. But I think it's somewhere around wherever flowers are, or where they were. So what's packed in those boxes that could have been around where she had flowers.
So, and you read that about Dorothy's got her Bible out, her paper. Speaking of the planets, you read that one?
No, I didn't read that one. I didn't read it. Speaking of the planets, I've been feeling very. Oh yeah, we did read that. No, we didn't. I just want to correct. Yes, we did. Okay, yeah, I think it's the energies. It really is. It will pass. I think there's something with Neptune. I remember Doug talking about Neptune.
Yeah.
Uranus wasn't there, or Jupiter, one of those two. But yeah, I think it'll pass.
Nida said, "Thank you. That hit hard."
What hit hard?
Our answer, what we said.
Oh, didn't mean to make it hit hard.
Maybe it was good hard.
Spirit just put it out there.
Yeah. Nida says it's a beautiful perspective about the time. Ishika says, got it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Got what? I forgot.
I don't know. See, Spirit tells us. We don't say it.
And we're not in a real good space here. We're always.
So Allison says, I'm just wondering if Spirit has any messages for me. Now, Allison's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
She's the one taking care of her mom?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got him correct. Okay. Oh, Denise is on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie says you're right. Saturn and Neptune.
Yeah, okay. So, well, Debbie, you could tell us if you feel like it. You know, why are we all emotional? And I mean, is Neptune got something to do with that? I would think it would. The Saturn return, I don't know. If you have a Saturn return going on, that might give you a clue. I don't know. But anyway, um, Allison messages.
You know, this sounds crazy, but I keep hearing the word slow down, slow down, slow down. And I don't know what it is you need to slow down, but it's like you need to slow something down and let everything else fall into place in front of you. So there's some one thing that's like in the middle there, and you take it and lower it down.
You hear something?
Furnace.
Oh, my answer to you, Allison, is for some reason is I don't think you're taking time for yourself. What the words I heard was love yourself, and so you are great at the caregiving, but you need to care for yourself also, and I don't think you're giving yourself time for that. So I think if I had a message from Spirit, the feeling they're giving me is don't be afraid to take time for yourself.
Oh, look at this.
What?
T. Lynn, she says, have you worked with law enforcement in the past? Yes, we have, several times. Wondering if those responsible for Sumner Cemetery vandalism will be caught.
Yeah.
We go there, we've gone there for ghost hunts several times.
Several times.
And
I drive by there when I go to my chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Well,
I didn't know it had been vandalized.
I didn't know it had been vandalized either, but I do think they will find something. I think something was left behind, or there's some kind of evidence that they'll find, and I think they will find who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think there was more than one person.
Oh yeah, I think there was about 4.
Oh, I was gonna say 3.
Okay, so there's more than one person, and I want to say yes, though they will find him.
I think they will, because I think something was left, or somebody saw something. There's evidence somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Denise has a question up here.
Oh, okay.
She says, me and my best friend stopped talking this year. She wants an apology from me, and I don't believe I owe her one. Will we be able to mend our relationship?
My question to you is, why do you want to mend a relationship where somebody treats you like that?
Because they were best friends.
Apparently not.
No.
A best friend doesn't do that. A best friend would sit down and you'd talk it out. And if you don't believe you owe her an apology, then you don't need to give her one, and she needs to understand that.
Yeah.
Give me her first name. Just her first name.
Or him.
Or him. Yeah, whichever. Him, her.
Yeah, type that in. In the meantime, we'll do...
Well, it says I owe her one, so it is a girl.
Oh, okay, yeah. She doesn't believe I owe her one.
No, she doesn't believe she owes the girl one. I think, to me, that would be a red flag. If you really don't think you did anything to where you owe an apology, you know, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I would think through really, really clear what I did, why I did it, why I said what I said. And if you really, truly believe what you did was right, then you have no reason to apologize. You guys could agree to disagree, but that doesn't mean you have to apologize. Depends on how much she wants to keep the friendship going. And if she don't, that pretty well tells you she wasn't a really good friend, not a best friend.
She says her name is Tajanice.
Okay.
Tajense. I guess it's I don't know. It's right there. Here, I'll put it on the screen.
I got it. Okay. I got it. She has someone else talking to her that's pushing her towards this. I'm going to stand by what I said. If you don't think you did anything wrong, you have no reason to apologize. Yeah. And if she can't get past that, then you need to question the relationship.
Debbie says Saturn delays or hindrances.
That's what it
is reality, and Neptune is illusion and delusion.
Yep.
Beyond the veil, they are dancing with each other, and so we are being tossed to and fro. But Mars just entered Capricorn for the next 2 years, so actions can be solidified easier now.
Oh, good.
Good. So we're moving forward.
So is that why we want to cry? We're very emotional, and things are coming up like that. Thank you for that, Debbie. Debbie's a very good astrologer. If anybody needs astrology done, Debbie Ballard, you can contact her on Facebook or contact us. We'll give you her info.
Yeah. So
But the woman knows her stuff.
there's a question up here. Now, I'm gonna put this on the screen. Your name is no one, and you
Pardon?
say, "Will he reconnect with me?"
No, where are you? Oh, right, I'm looking at the wrong one.
So
No one.
you're telling the world, the universe, I'm no one.
Yeah.
So he's not going to reconnect with you. And it's not because your name. I'm just saying that the energy I get is you should change that name to someone.
Well, the universe has no sense of humor, so the universe is hearing you say you're no one.
Yeah, you put that out. That's what you get. So, other than that, change the name to someone if you do something. But anyhow, will you reconnect with me? No, not unless you push the issue. And even then, it's not going to be permanent. It's not what you're looking for.
My question is, why do you want him to reconnect with you?
Yeah.
If you weren't good enough to keep the connection, why do you want him to come back? Find somebody who's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's simple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that simple.
It's that simple, Nancy.
Yeah.
So we haven't done the card of the day.
Oh, okay.
We got to find out what's going on from now till next Tuesday.
So you're gonna
Is that
pull
the
one,
last?
and I'm gonna pull one.
Is that's not the? No, we have 2 more Tuesdays, don't we?
Yeah.
Before the end of the year. Well, I always pull one too, Skip.
That's what I say. Are
Have
you
you
going
forgot?
to? Yeah, I don't think you did one last week. Did you?
Yeah, it was exhaustion, I believe. Mine was.
Okay, I got my card. Denise says you said it right, and she said thank you.
You're welcome. Spirit is good. Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Okay.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
This card, I read rune cards. That's a rune symbol at the bottom. Okay, the little upside down stand there, it looks like this little thing right there. Okay, and that means vulnerable, used by others, wait, misled. People are going to tend to take advantage of you, of the situations, and they like me first type of thing. Um, it's like you're gonna have to kind of step up and say, no, wait a minute, I was next in line, and that kind of thing. Or I'm buying that. I put it on the counter. I'm buying it.
Mine's courage. If I get that darn light out there. Courage. You got to have the courage to do what Skip just said.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to take a little bit of you being able to stand up for yourself and knowing that you're doing the right thing the right way and have courage to stand for what you believe in.
Just today, I went and to pick up my license tab for my car. So I get to the place. I'm in line, and I'm standing there. 2 or 3 other people come behind me. And then this lady comes out and says, is anybody here that to pick up tabs that they bought online? And I raised my hand, and she says, go over to the window. So by the time I got to the window, this little guy in line way at the end jumps in front of me at the window. And I thought, no, this is not going to happen. Because, I mean, I could have tripped over him. Anyhow.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't. But
Was
I
he
said,
old?
no.
Oh.
I said, excuse me. I said, I was in line first. And I said, you just came in. So I'm going to take this. And I just kind of pushed my papers through the window, and he stepped back. And then he says, oh, I'm very sorry. And I said, okay, that's good. Thank you. So that's the way what you just said. Stand up for yourself.
No, you said it actually. Well, I just agreed and added my 2 cents.
Debbie says, sorry, correction, Mars in Capricorn for the next 2 months.
Oh, years or months?
Months.
Because she said years before.
And down here it says December and January.
Oh, so it's not years, it's months.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yep.
that's even better, I think.
Did
Mars in anything for 2 years Mars is about action and war, so I'm kind of glad that's not that way. So
Allison says I can relate to that. I do need to put myself first for a change.
And not only that, you need to take care of yourself and do what you need to do for a change. Make yourself happy. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself.
Wow, T-Len says that my sister-in-law is buried at the cemetery, and vandals stole bronze markers from the mausoleum and veterans section.
God dang.
What asses?
Oh, some more of that crazy way of thinking they got going on now.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Um,
That's okay, Deb. We got it. Everybody makes mistakes. Um, okay. So Nida says, I'd love to know your perspective on dreams and about a splitting of moon, and it shocked me a bit.
shook.
Oh, it shook me a bit. Sorry.
Well, you're the dream lady.
Well, I am, but I got to get my books for that.
Okay.
Hang on one momento.
Wow, SRS. Now I can't remember who SRS is, but that's all right.
We have talked to that person before,
Yeah.
though.
I believe it's a lady, so I'm going to say she. She says, well, here, I'll put it on the screen. How lovely to see you both. I had no idea you were doing a live until it just popped up on my feed. Have
Oh.
missed you both. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas
Yeah,
to you.
we're like doing what? We're in our like second month.
Yeah.
Back on.
This is our 13th show.
Is it?
Yeah. So this will be, I've done 13 of them.
You have, huh?
We have.
I was gonna say, well, if I did 13 too, is that 26?
Yeah. So, and they're all archived, you guys, just like our radio show was. These podcasts are archived. You just use your favorite app to listen to music or podcasts, whatever. We prefer Spotify. If you go to Spotify, you get a free account and just type in Psychic Spectrum, and all of our stuff will pop up. And you can also type in Psychic Spectrum Radio if you want to go specific, Psychic Spectrum Live, or just Psychic Spectrum. So, anyhow, she is looking up your dream perspective on a moon, the splitting of a moon, and it shook me a little bit. Interesting.
And I know
Splitting
why.
of you
But
do?
I know why, but I gotta find the other part to it.
Okay. You see that thing scrolling across the bottom, you guys? That's the reminder. Next week, next Tuesday, you need to be here.
Okay.
We're going to reveal the New Year's Eve abundance ritual. If you miss it, just like it says, you just might wish that you had watched.
We're gonna make it available. We're gonna talk about it tonight, but
Right.
we'll make it available for them to download, print, or whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right. So the moon splitting, right?
Yeah.
SPLI.
Mhm.
Splitting. All right. So the moon corresponds with spiritual gifts and their applications. Okay. So if we're splitting, it represents a breach or fragmentation, a separation of some type. So I would have to say, what's going on in your life that's making you have second thoughts or questioning of your spiritual gifts and what you have going on spiritually? There must be something going on in your life that has you questioning things. That's what I would say. And that's probably why it shook her up a bit, because her foundation was shook, even in a dream.
Nida, somebody's gonna. This is not. This might be related.
What'd you do a good job in?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it was worth it.
Probably. But I don't think this is related. It might be. I'm not saying it's not. But I want to tell you this, Nida, is that there is someone is going to try to hold you back or suppress you and keep you from a goal, or they're going to make it harder for you or slow you down.
That could be what's going on with her spiritual gifts.
That might be, yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's dreaming about it.
Oh, look, Brenda's with us. Jennifer's with us.
JM Puffy's on. Hi, Puffy.
That's
I know.
Yeah, okay. And then Vicky is on from Hawaii.
Yes.
And let's see.
We know that. Also, Linda has a mini reading. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it. I shuffled my cards. So, Linda, are you ready? We shall do your reading. Microphone.
Is she the one from Montana? SRS.
I think it might be. I'm not sure.
The one that goes out prospecting?
No, that's
No. I always get them confused.
that's a lady in Arizona.
Are you sure?
Or New Mexico, Arizona. Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, someplace down there.
And apart from the moon's, I don't get it. And apart from the moon split. What's that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Explain
understand.
that, Nida.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the comment.
Let's see, Linda, what do we need to know? Oh boy. Okay.
Don't say it like that.
Should I start?
Yeah, go.
Okay, Linda, my cards, this is my first 5 cards. This is what they say. Your knowledge, your skills, and your um, applications in life that you know how to do, or how you handle people and that kind of thing are going to be required and put to the test. There's luck with it. You have luck on your side, but you need to tap into all of your skills, your training, and your knowledge and what you know to use it. But you also need to very much control uh, the whole situation. Control it, control it, control it, and you'll get things how you want it. If you don't, it's just going to be, and these are the words I hear, more of the same. So I think this has to do with work, with what you used to do for work. Um, or what you still do for work. I don't know if you're doing it or not actively. Anyhow, it has to do with your work. Um, what's that? Well, fortunately your whole next couple of weeks, probably I'm going to say 7, 10 days, is going to be about you having to do. Okay, and you're going to make yourself and somebody else happy by doing things and getting things in the proper perspective. And what I want to say is you're going to be in service to someone, and I think we may know who that is. It's like almost like you're going to, um, it's just going to happen. But I also want to say that pay attention to signs because you will know when. But you're going to have to put it to use, and you can be stubborn about things and make sure that you take control.
Oh, is it my turn? Part of the your spiritual journey, not an adventure, but a journey, is this is kind of cool. The first 3 cards out, you've got the abundance, you've got the creating of things, taking the initiative, the male side of you, the male energies of you, because we all have female and male energies in us. It's just, some use one logic and spirituality. That's male and female, right?
Yep.
But the card with it is the relationship card. So that's telling me that you have the ability to create and pretty well keep it the way you want it, any relationship you want to have. Now, whether that is with another individual, or whether it is in financial matters, or whether it is in happiness, or whatever, because that's the abundance. Abundance comes in all forms. This is going to be a cool time for you this whole next year. I think it's the next year. This is a spiritual journey. If it was an adventure, I'd say, okay, 3, 4 months. But no, then you got the journey card. So I'm going to say you're coming into a time when you're going to be able to really have fun with relationships of all kinds. And you're going to be the one, because of what Skip said earlier, control. And I know there's a man coming, because there's the friendship card right along with the control card. And that's telling me that when this other person comes into the picture, you got to make sure you keep control of how it goes, or where it goes, or what goes on when it goes on, because this time you're going to have somebody who's very satisfied and okay with himself, and you're going to be satisfied and okay with yourself. You're both going to be standing strong in your own space. You're not going to be leaning on each other for anything, but you'll mingle the leaves to have a really good relationship. So that's cool. That's cool. Also, it seems like and the lover's card is coming out with the complete picture card right next to it. So that's telling me you've probably made some decisions in your own personal life about the way things are going to be, or let go of what you don't need anymore, or how you're going to react to them. It's also, because of that, your creativity is going to start bubbling over. So you might think about new projects, or doing new things again, or getting back involved in what you used to have fun doing. But you're going to be participating a lot more in what goes on in your life, not so much reacting, but not taking care of anybody really, except once in a while. not this daily thing. You get up and you got to take care of somebody else. No, it's going to be getting up and doing what Linda wants to do. And you aren't going to be questioning things so much. You're not going to go back and forth and talk yourself out of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Um, as far as the spiritual journey goes, it's saying that you are protected. So whatever you're thinking about, don't be afraid to give it a shot if you really want to. There's less feeling guilty, less stress. The only thing that can trip you up is what people talk, people's mouths, and that can make you feel guilty and create stress, but I don't think you're going to allow that. And the abundance card, again, another phase of the abundance card is in this layout, which is saying don't be too relaxed when you start feeling like this is really a good place to be, because I think you're getting ready to move up a ladder. You're going to move up a rung, rather, not a ladder, but a rung on that ladder, and have even more things coming to you. So I think between now and say July, I think things are looking pretty darn good, as if you allow them and you take control of it and you take it in a direction that you want it to go for what you want, not necessarily what other people want.
Nida did some explanation here. I don't
Okay.
know if we read this or not. She said, yes, it was weird. I first saw destruction, very disturbing in the surrounding area, but I was so positive and knew that this too shall pass. And then I went out and looked up at the sky, and it looked beautiful. Then down here, she says, I dreamt about destruction first. Fire, redness, bodies getting burnt, some aunts doing black magic, but I kept my calm and knew this can't destroy me. So I looked up and saw the beautiful sky, and then the moon split.
I gotta ask a question. Have you just started delving into the spiritual gifts and things? Or is this something you've done for a while?
Says, so I was confused and worried whether dreaming about that moon split was normal.
I think it is normal because it feels to me like you're opening up to something you haven't opened up to. And so your ego naturally is trying to get you not to go there. So it's giving you these terrifying dreams. And you gotta just realize that's what they are. Let them go. It's just, as long as you're doing it from the white side and in the white light, there's nothing wrong with what you're going to do or want to do. Uh, when I opened up and started dealing with my gifts, I had terrifying dreams too. I had a black cat fell out of a window and broke into 9 pieces. I had somebody take me, one of the people that we were talking to at the time that was helping to open me up. He carried me we walked into the garage and he had dug a hole in the concrete and had a silver gun forcing me to lay down and stuck things in my feet.
Wow.
That was just my ego.
What have you guys been eating?
My fear trying to tell me don't go there.
Yeah.
Because it was all based on fear. So yeah, see, she's just curious about spirituality. I've started watching such. Okay, yeah, don't be afraid. What you're doing is opening up, and the fear is coming through in these dreams. Uh, so just realize, as long as you stay in the white light and you do things from the white side, not the dark side, you're going to be fine. About your ants, I don't know how your ants did things. I don't know why they came up like that, but maybe they were dealing in something when you were a child and you took it as that kind of thing. I'm not sure, but if you want to get a book, I don't even know if it's in print. You may have to get a used copy, but it's called Psychic Pathways by Sonia Coquette, Choquette, and that is like a workbook, and it also will introduce you to all the different areas of the spirituality, and you can kind of pick what you want to get into and what you don't want to get into, but it explains it very well. It's also got her story in there, but you can skip over that unless you want to read it, because it'll probably make sense if you do read it. But it's a great book. That's one of the first books I got into. And also, what was another book? The Celestial Journey. I loved that one too when I first opened up. That was a cool book to read. But I can't remember who wrote that, but it's The Celestial Journey. I want to say Redwood or Red something, but I can't tell you now who it was.
She says, thank you so much. I'm relieved.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably happen again, but when you go to bed at night, put yourself in the white light. That'll last 24 hours. And by doing that, I mean, just envision yourself either walking into a pillar of white light or having it drench over you from the crown chakra down, and say, only let me have good dreams. But yeah, I mean, it scared me to where I called my mentor, you might say, and I was crying. And she says, "What are you crying for?" I said, "Well, it scared me." And she says, "That's just your ego trying to get you, scaring you out of it." So, because when you open up, you open up to both sides, and you want to protect yourself and be in the white light. So never open up and do anything without putting yourself in the white light first, as well as the area around you.
Debbie says that the abundance ritual has worked for her since starting it a few years ago, and she's never had to want for anything financially.
And it's not like you're going to have $1,000 check come. You could.
Could, yeah.
But what it does, if you need food money or gas money, $5, $10, $20 bill's going to show up.
Yeah.
And it's really weird how it works.
And sometimes a lot more.
And sometimes a lot more. But believe me, Spirit will take care of you.
But I want to make something clear to everybody that's listening. We don't make any guarantees. And the reason why we don't is because you have to do it exactly as it says. And don't pin yourself down to abundance in just money.
Yeah.
Abundance in work, family, friends, love, health, time off, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But it does represent especially the financial end of it.
Yeah.
It does. Because that's what we're doing it for.
And speaking of time out or time off, I want to say this. You guys should go to the website, psychicspectrum.com. Click on making a member account. If you make a member account, it's free. You'll never be charged anything. We don't spam you with emails. Just our regular emails would be sent. But once you are a member, you can go to certain pages and stuff that the public can't see, and it's all free. But there is a thing on there on how you can stretch 26 holidays into 44 days off for the year. I think it's 44. It might be more. It's all in how you schedule them and how you use them. But it's free. Go on there and look. It's for 2026. So if you're scheduling vacations or trying to figure it out, you can really maximize your time off and still be paid.
For NIDA, I just threw 3 cards just to see what's going on. I got the Harmony card, which is also the 1, Brand New Beginnings. And next year is the 1 year. So that's all good. The number 2 card was the Mind. So your mind's playing games is what it's doing. And so where does that end you up? It ends you up in the Celebration card, which is you, body, mind, spirit, finding them all balanced. So it's like you're just opening up to your gifts and beginning to understand what they are, what they represent, and how to use them. When it comes to dreams, I have this book. Where's my other book? I also have a wonderful, what is it? Wonderful Wild?
Is it there?
Oh, it's over here. Whoops. Can't get up. Hold on.
Good, Nida. I'm glad you made a member account. You joined up, so that's great. Like I say, it's free.
So,
we never charge you. You're not spammed or anything. And
we're not going to.
We don't give out your information to other people like some businesses do.
Okay, so here are my 2 dream books. You can also Google and say, what does it mean? But Google sometimes they can get into the dark side too. You don't want to go there yet because you're so new into this. So I would deal with The Mystical Magical World of Dreams by Wilda, Wilda B. Tanner. This is from England, so you got to think like the English do over there. So you wouldn't look for the word car, you'd look for automobile. That's how, you have to think like, and you don't look for elevator, you look for lift or whatever. But if it doesn't have it in this book, I go to this book, Mary Summerrain's Dreams. So I get not only this approach,
here, I'll hold it,
but I have this approach too. And I love these 2 books. I have a lot of dream books. A lot of them don't go where I wanted to go. These 2 are the ones that I work off of. So this one is not in print. You may have to get a used one. This one I think you can still buy, but I'm not sure. But Amazon has them both, I believe. This one just might be a used copy.
Mystical, Magical, Marvelous World of Dreams.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And so is this one. But if it doesn't have it in this book, look in this book. Because one of the 2 is going to have it. So. Nida
says, no, Google didn't answer it. Only you did.
No, but the books will be there. Oh, Google, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, Google will go in a certain direction, but you need to have the psychic hits with it. And so, if you have some more dreams, next week we'll be back on. Oh, Michelle's on. Hi, Michelle. So if you have to, if it's a really long dream, also dreams, you want to make sure you write down as much detail as you can about a dream because everything matters. Was it daytime? Was it nighttime? What color was it? You know, who was there? Um,
A knick-knack
yeah,
sitting next to you.
yeah, everything. Just imagine everything. If there was a dog in there, what kind of dog? You know, I mean, you gotta just and write it all down. It's all gonna mean something, and then look it up in the dream books, and it's gonna tell a message. That's what it's. But if you have a complicated one, you can always write it out, send it to me off the contact page on our website, psychicspectrum.com, and I will interpret it for you.
Dan and Kim are with us right there. They
Dan?
joined
Oh, okay.
upstairs.
Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. You know, it's just getting close. Getting close. Michelle says, I try to see your love. Oh, well, here we are.
Hey, we are lovely.
We're old, what we are. But,
We got to
you know,
talk about that. We said we'd talk about it.
yeah, we will. You're right, Vicki. It's a 1 year. It's a 1 year coming up. In numerology, you add up the numbers in the year. We're coming up on 2026, which is 6 and 2 is 8 and 2 is 10. You break that down to a single digit, that's a 1. That's brand new beginnings. So next year, we have a lot of brand new beginnings, not only in your personal life, but in the world. Look and see what's going to go on in the world. I think we're going to be amazed. And so just be prepared. You may not, things may come in, opportunities may come in. Everything that comes in, you may take advantage of, you may not. That's okay. Or you might, you might try them and decide you don't like them. But what the heck? It's going to be a really good year to kind of branch out and try different stuff.
Speaking of holidays in the new year, next Tuesday we will be live, and like it says right below in the bottom of the screen there. But that will be our last broadcast for the year.
Yeah. Just the year.
Just for the year. We'll be back on after the first of the year, the first Tuesday of the year. But at the same time, I want to tell you guys that if you are local to us, join us this tomorrow at the Psychic Showcase in Fife at the Poodle Dog Restaurant, because we are going to reveal or give you all the information on the New Year's Eve abundance ritual.
Well, we're going to give it to him because it's our last actual showcase of the year, because Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fall on a Wednesday. So this will be our last showcase of 2025. So we're going to give you the abundance prayer so you have it, because you have to do it on New Year's Eve. You can't wait till... What was that?
That's just me. That's just...
Please stop that.
I have to do this.
Anyway, so... yeah, so tomorrow we're going to hand out the abundance prayer, but for the rest of you online, we'll have it for you to print out next Tuesday. And but you've got to put it on your calendar. You've got to do it on December 31st, between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., wherever your time zone is. So.
And there's certain specific requirements that you have to do. So, and the way you do it, which...
So go ahead, get into that.
Okay. So you're going to tell them the whole thing, or?
I don't know what you're going to do.
I don't know. I just want to say that it's very important that you follow the instructions exactly like it says.
Well, we're going to tell you about it tonight. If you have questions, you can ask about it tonight.
Right.
Vicky says, do you see what Santa will bring me for Christmas? You know, it was funny. When I went to the doctor today, the doctor said, so am I on the naughty list or the good list? I says, well, I'm one of Santa's elves. I can't tell you. I've been sworn to secrecy. And I says, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And, but anyway, I thought that was funny.
No, Vicky, I don't see anything. I honestly don't.
Not unless she buys it.
Yeah. Buy what you want.
I think Santa's gonna bring you good health.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Anything else would be just glitter.
Let me tell you guys something about this New Year's Eve thing that we have been doing for 52 years. One year we did not do it the right way. And
Not because we just messed up.
and it was the worst year we've ever had. And I'll tell you why. It's because part of this is going to sound dumb to you guys and crazy, but just be back with us next week. You'll get the specifics on it. But you have to have a loaf of French bread, and you stick it on top of your holy book, a Bible, Quran, whatever you guys use, and you set it on your nightstand. And don't just go do it. You got to know this.
And
Okay?
it can't be a loaf of sliced French bread. It's got to
Right.
be the real French bread.
But we left it there, and we left the bedroom door open, and our Dalmatian went in and ate it.
She only ate half of the loaf,
Yeah.
and half of the year you got fired. You lost your job at
Yeah.
26 years.
Yeah. So, Nida says we'll be here on Tuesday.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, Dan and Kim say Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry
You too.
Christmas to you guys.
But it's very specific. A dollar bill, your holy book, which we call ours is the Bible.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever they consider their holy book.
Yeah, and then a loaf of bread, your nightstand, and that's really it.
Except you got to do all this between 1 and 3 p.m.
Yes.
on New Year's Eve.
Right.
You don't know how many texts I get the next day going, oh, I forgot.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Does it work if
New
I do it
Year's-
now?
It's New Year's Day. Can I do it now? No. You can try it, but I don't think it's going to work.
Nida says, I'll guard the loaf with a sword. Look at this is the front page of it, and this
It
is the
feels-
back page of it. So
It's going to be 1 p.m. between 1 and 3 p.m. whatever time zone you're in. So
Right.
it'll be 1 p.m. your time.
and everything that we're telling you, it's all spelled out very specifically on this paper, but you have to do it. It's exactly the way we said.
And it's all about intent. So let's say you have to be at work. I have
Yes, Kelly says that.
Oh, okay. Then you can take the Bible and the French bread and the dollar bill, and between 1 and 3 p.m. you go put it, like we'll tell you what to do, on the dashboard of your car and leave it there and take it home and put it on your nightstand when you go home at night. People have done that and it still worked because it's all about intent. Or we've had other people say, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, a friend came in and did it for me. That can work too. We have done that.
Yeah, you can have somebody do it for you.
Yeah, but it's got to be between 1 and 3 p.m. You got to buy the loaf of bread between 1 and 3 p.m. and you got to get it all done between 1 and 3 p.m.
Back home.
Yeah, you got to buy the loaf of bread at 1 p.m. or between the 1 and 3 p.m., however long it takes you to get home from the grocery store. You got to buy the loaf of bread, go home, take it out of its wrapper, go into the bedroom, take your Bible, put the dollar bill in the Bible wherever you want, put the French bread on top of the Bible, and be all done by 3 p.m.
And the paper we're going to give you guys next week, you'll be able to download it online with us.
Yeah, and
I'll
share it with your
live.
family, share it with whoever.
Yeah.
Because the more people we can have abundance hit, the better.
So Debbie says, and it works. Nida says, I'll add sparkles on the loaf of the bread. Better
Nope.
be made and made me shine.
Nope, you can't put sparkles on it. Got to do it exactly as they say.
Yeah, don't change a thing.
Don't change a thing.
I mean, don't change a thing.
Because you're asking for abundance, and you might get abundance of sparkles.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
And we've had people come back and say, well, it didn't work for me. And we say, well, how did you do it? And
Go ahead.
we ask them, how did you do it? And they say, well, I got up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I bought the loaf of bread. I was home between 1 and 3. It's like, no, you got to buy it between 1 and 3. So
okay.
she said it was a bad joke.
That's okay. But yeah, because no, you're fine. But you gotta, that was a good one, really, because then you had to, it lets people know you can't add anything,
Yeah.
You have to leave it just the way it is. So,
Yep.
yeah. But, hopefully everybody will do it when they should do it, the way they should do it, and you'll all be okay next year.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad will happen if you don't do it exactly right. You just won't have the abundance you would have if you did. So, because it's all intent.
Yep.
But since we don't have any jokes tonight, it is 1:15. There's no more questions. So is it time?
Almost. Let's
Oh.
talk about Lou real quick one more time. Those of you that don't know, Lou Mikowski passed away this week. Was it yesterday?
I don't know the exact day,
Yesterday,
and I
or
don't know
day
the exact
before?
time. I don't know.
His wife informed Sha'ron that
Yeah.
he had passed
Yesterday,
away.
she informed me. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a good friend of ours, and I worked with him for 26 years, and he had 52 years of being Santa Claus. He was a professional Santa Claus on the side,
Yeah.
and he worked at the state with me.
And he was really good at what he did.
He was in the middle of his season this year and passed away, but he had told me before, about 3 weeks ago, he said, I looked at him and I said, so how long are you going to do this? And he said, and then I said, are you going to keep doing it again next year? And he says, no, I think this might be my last year. And turns out it was.
Well, we all thought it was retire,
Right.
But I guess he had other plans.
So we miss him already.
Yeah.
Gonna leave a void. He used to come on here on the podcast with us.
He came on the podcast. He was there every Wednesday he could be.
Yeah.
Him and I joked about jokes.
Mhm.
You know, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah. So anyhow, you guys, we are going to, it's been what, an hour and 15 minutes?
Yep.
So anyhow, is that it?
I believe so.
All right.
And like we always say, it's a wonderful world.
That's right.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Go to our website and check out our stuff and sign up and make yourself an account. All right. And we'll see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time.